morning everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Brianna and welcome to the Iceland travel vlog. So excited for this one. I feel like I always say I'm excited, but yesterday we traveled to Iceland and it was just so beautiful. It's so snowy. It is something like out of a true fairy tale and I am so excited. I've been doing a little bit of research off of our itinerary and let me tell you, I cannot wait to see some of the glaciers and the geysers and the waterfalls. Like, it looks so unbelievably beautiful. So I am so ready. I'm so excited. This vlog is going to span over 4 days. So today's Thursday. It is currently 5 a.m. because we are headed to the airport to pick up our group. But this is going to span from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday is New Year's Day, Sunday night. So we're here for New Year's, which I'm excited for. And yes, we are ready to start the vlog. I am going to preface this by saying I am here with work, so I am going to try to vlog outside of when we're with customers and our group and whatnot. I want to be really respectful, but I can tell you it's going to be a good one. It's going to be so beautiful, so please stick around because I promise it's going to be so fun. So with that, let's do a quick little OOTD. It is 18 degrees outside right now. I think the high today is 25, so we are layered and looking good. I've got a hat from Target. I've got a Patagonia under here. I have a work t-shirt. I'm gonna have to take this off when we go to the airport so that our group can find us because we're in blue shirts. And then I have the Heat Tech Uniqlo long sleeve and then bra and a little tank top just for extra chest protection. And then I have on 2 pairs of leggings. I have on the Heat Tech leggings as my base layer and then a bigger, more like thicker fuzz pair from Amazon. And then I've got on my Doc Martens and some socks from Aerie. So with that, I need to grab my coat, my scarf, and I have like, I think a little bit of a bug. I said this yesterday. My throat feels definitely a little better this morning. So I'm gonna try to not be as chatty in the vlog today because I do have 3 other days to film and I want to try to give my voice a little bit of a rest because we're going to be talking as well to customers. So I'm going to try my best, but with that I have a banana. I need to fill my water bottle and let's get this Iceland vlog going. All right, the coat is on. I also just realized right as I was about to walk out the door that I didn't tell you guys what was on the itinerary today for Iceland. So this morning we are headed to the airport. So it's about 45 minutes outside of Reykjavík is our hotel, or like we're in Reykjavík. The airport is about 45 minutes like other side of Reykjavík, so we need to go to the airport. And then we are going to the Viking Museum, this really cool like cinematic world video something of Iceland, checking into the hotel, doing a welcome dinner. I think that's about it. It's definitely a more relaxing day because people are getting in pretty pretty early this morning, like 6 a.m. So we want to make sure that we can get them to bed super early. But now let's start the day. I want to tell you guys the itinerary. I just wanted to show you guys, it is 10:08 and it is still pitch blackout in Iceland. The sun won't rise until literally closer to 11:30. We've had a nice morning. I just fell asleep on the bus. So much snow, but we are now at this place called the Perlan. So let's go in and see what they've got in there. Okay, we are back from the day of getting some things done. It was a very nice day, but it was so unbelievably jarring. Like, my body has still not adjusted, and I think Iceland in the winter is really challenging because it did not get light out until almost noon today, and I was so exhausted. I really didn't sleep super great last night. I feel like I slept on and off for like 5 or 6 hours. Like, I kept waking up every 2 hours on the dot, not thinking I was gonna miss my alarm or something, but just waking up. But either way, we did have a really nice day. We started our day at the airport because we had to pick up the rest of the group, and then what did we do after that. And then from there we went to this place called Viking World, where we had like a nice breakfast, and there was a big Viking ship, so we all just kind of sat around, had a nice breakfast, and relaxed there for a little while. And then after that we went to Perlan, I think it was called Perlan, and it was, I forget exactly, like it was basically us looking at like different glaciers and the Iceland Museum. It was actually really cool. We did walked through like one of the ice caves, which was really, really beautiful, and it was man-made, so that was pretty cool. And then they also had a sky bar, or like an observatory deck, where you could go outside. We didn't go outside, but we did go upstairs to their observatory, and I got the most delicious little hot chocolate. Oh my god, it was so good. And we got to look out over all of like Reykjavík. In this part of Iceland there was mountains. It was so beautiful. It looked like we were quite literally in a snow globe. And so after we did that, we went into the center of town in Reykjavík, walked around. We walked Rainbow Street, which was really, really beautiful. I wish that we had a little bit more time there. I think we will on the 31st. We have like a full half day, so that's, the little city center was really pretty. And then we all just got back to the hotel. We got the group checked into their hotel rooms, and me and two of the girls that I'm traveling with went and grabbed a quick little lunch at the lunch hall. And now it is about 3:15, 3:20, and I've got about 40 minutes just to like relax and have some quiet time before we go back downstairs to meet with the group and head to dinner. It's gonna be an early night tonight. We're supposed to finish dinner at around 7 and come back to the hotel. So honestly, what I think I might do is come back, grab my bathing suit and my Kindle, and just go sit in the spa downstairs and relax. Or I might get in bed pretty early and just watch a ton of YouTube or edit a little bit, because I still have a little bit of a stuffy nose, and so I want to keep it light and low-key. It's been a really fun first day. We don't really have much to do tonight besides dinner and relaxing, so I'm excited to see what we get up to tomorrow, which I'm pretty sure we're doing one of the waterfalls. Oh no, I think we're doing the Golden Circle tomorrow. Like, so excited for that. Those are like Iceland destination bucket list things to do, so I'm very excited for that. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the Golden Circle and more adventuring around Iceland. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our first full day in Iceland. Technically yesterday was our first full day in Iceland, but today is like our first really full big day, where we're doing some of the waterfalls and the glaciers and the geysers and lots of all the fun stuff that Iceland has to offer. I'm currently sweating. It's 7:30 because I've got on so many layers, but it's supposed to be like 23 or 24 degrees today, and that wind chill is cold, and I can only imagine how cold it's going to be when we are actually near like the waterfalls with the water and the wind and the chill. So I've got on literally 3 layers of pants. I have on fleece lined leggings, like thermal leggings, another pair of leggings, and then my snow pants, and then I have a heat tech turtleneck and just my regular like thick black warm sweater. And then I have my earmuffs today. I am gonna bring a hat in case the earmuffs are just like not cutting it. I think I should be fine, but we'll see. And yes, we are ready to have a wonderful day. I'm so excited. We're going to Gullfoss waterfall today. We're going to one of the national parks. I think today is our Golden Circle day. So if you're curious, look up the Iceland Golden Circle, and that's what we're gonna see today. And I am so excited about it. It is 7:32. I need to head down. We're leaving at 8 o'clock. So I always like to give myself 25 to 30 minutes for breakfast. I also packed my backpack and my bagoo bag for the day because we're gonna be out of the hotel until 10 o'clock tonight. So I've got my bathing suit. Oh, we're also going to the Sky Lagoon tonight, so I have my bathing suit for that. I've got some snacks, water, Gatorade, because I'm gonna need some electrolytes. So with that being said, let's head out. I'm not gonna wear my big bulky scarf today just because I don't really honestly think that I'm gonna need it, because I have my other like neck scarf. But I've got my gloves, my bagoo bag, and my coat are behind me, and we are ready to go. So let's start the day in Iceland. You guys, this is like a straight up dream. Like, can you even believe it? I forget exactly the name of where we are, so I'll just like pop it on the screen right here, but it feels like I am quite literally in a fairy tale. Like, this is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Can you guys believe this? Yes, it's freezing, but it is worth every cold moment. Like, it is so, I believe we're at the national park. It is unbelievably gorgeous, so beautiful. Like the mountains and everything. I can't even believe that I'm here because it just feels so unbelievably surreal. So just wanted to do a quick little vlog. How beautiful. It's just like a dream. This is probably one of the most breathtaking things I've ever seen. Look how unbelievably beautiful the mountains and everything. It looks like a Christmas card. It's so beautiful. just like that, another day in Iceland comes to an end. I know it was hard and I didn't vlog too much today, and we only get a few hours of daylight every day. The sun rose like completely over the horizon around, I think it was 11, and it sets at 3:30 or 4 o'clock, so it gets super dark. We're also with customers, so I really do not like to be vlogging like this in front of them, because I think, one, it's unprofessional and I am here for work. So I try to vlog in my room or lots of b-roll and have really fun moments. Because of that, I'm gonna go over our schedule from the full day today. I'm also gonna write it in the description box as well, so that if you guys are planning a trip to Iceland, you at least have what our itinerary looked like, even if I didn't vlog too much of it. So we did breakfast at the hotel. We left at 8 o'clock, and then we went to the national park, which was the first thing that we did, where I really felt like I was living out my Frozen dream. It was super dark, so we ended up walking down the national park around 10 to 10:30. So unbelievably beautiful. That was incredible. And then we went to Gullfoss waterfall. That was breathtaking. I've seen photos of it when it's during like more Icelandic summer, and it's a little bit more green and like brown, just from like being in the more like nature-esque scene. But seeing things in Iceland when it is covered in snow is just even more breathtaking and beautiful, and almost like surprising, and like a delightful surprise, because I've never seen snow like this. I've been to Vermont and we've seen lots of snow, but snow on top of mountains and geysers and waterfalls is so beautiful, and like it almost takes your breath away. So we did that, and then we went to the Geiser visitor center, where you see it's like geothermal hot water, and every like 3-ish minutes the geyser like explodes and pops up. So that was really cool and beautiful. I'll put a little video on the screen here if it fits. I also actually put that video of the geyser popping off on my Instagram story, so that was really, really cool. And then around 2:30 we went to Friðheimar for lunch. It's this, I think, what did they say? Well, I don't even remember exactly what they said, but it's basically like this tomato garden. They produce 40% of Iceland's tomatoes. It was incredible. We had such a wonderful lunch. All these tall, I think they said there was 20, did they say 27,000 plants? I don't remember, but they're all like growing upwards. That was really, really cool. We stayed there for a few hours. Then we saw a horse demonstration outside, where we saw all the Icelandic horses. Those horses are beautiful. I'm not like an animal horse girl, but I did think it was really beautiful to see. And then we actually came back to our hotel area post dinner and whatnot, and then we did the Sky Lagoon. I didn't bring my phone into the Sky Lagoon, one, because it was dark, but I'll still have it linked below, so that if you want to see it or check it out, you can. We cannot do Blue Lagoon on this trip because the volcano is quite literally erupting and Blue Lagoon is closed. So we did Sky Lagoon instead. Very non-commercial. It was so beautiful at dark. There was like nobody around. We did a cold plunge, we did the spa, the steam room, the sauna, so that was really incredible. But that is it for this day. Then we are going to hit the hay because I'm tired. It's about 11:30 at night, so I'm ready for bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another day in Iceland. Good morning, everyone. It is another day in Iceland. I feel like this trip is flying by. Today is our, like, we have a full day today, tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and then we leave on Monday. So this trip, we've got like 3 days left, which is absolutely crazy. But quick little fit check of the day. Corey got me this hat for Christmas, I believe. I don't exactly remember where it's from. I think it's from Nordstrom. I don't know the brand. I can try to see if I can find a link. Free People sweater, Uniqlo Heat Tech turtleneck, 2 pairs of leggings, Uniqlo white socks, and then my Doc Martens. Today is my bucket list day. We are seeing another one of the big, really huge waterfalls. We're going to the black sand beach. We're gonna chase the northern lights. Today feels like a dream, like a fever dream, and I'm so excited, but I am running a little bit late, so I need to rush out and run out the door. But let's have a wonderful day. Again, like I said yesterday, I'll do my best to do a little bit more like talking to the vlog, but it might be hard. Again, we don't get much daylight, but I'm running a little behind, so I need to go and have some breakfast. But good morning, you guys, and welcome to another day in Iceland. So we made it to Selfin Falls, I think. You guys, look at it. That is the most beautiful thing in the entire world. So there's one here, and then there's a ton down here, but at the top, they're all like frozen over. It's so pretty. Look how absolutely beautiful. So there's one tall one here, this little one, and then the farther over that you go, there's one right here. But then even some of those down there are all frozen. have made it to another waterfall, but we actually got caught in a massive blizzard. I can throw in some photos right here. We were on the black sand beach, but the weather was absolutely wild. So we just made it to another waterfall. Thank God we made it safe, because it was definitely a little crazy driving. I was getting a little bit nervous, but the buses in Iceland are designed specifically for this kind of weather, which is really good. So we made it to the waterfall. I forget which one it is. I'll put the name right here with some little additional B-roll, but this one is really beautiful. Like, the entire landscape is so nice. And then after this, I think we're headed to potentially lunch, but my natural hair is coming out. Nothing I can do about it now. I was like covered in snow. It was so cold. It was unbelievably ridiculous, but little sneak preview of that gorgeous waterfall. So yeah, we are here now. I'm so excited. It's definitely chilly, but I'm just happy to be safe and in no more blizzard. And let's go see the next waterfall. You guys, this is the nightly check-in spot when it comes to filming this YouTube video, but today was so fun, but it was also probably, oh, what is this? One of our craziest days, and I'll tell you why. So in between one, I don't even know if I took, did I take my camera out? I'd have to recheck, but basically it got really chaotic because we went from, I'm actually gonna pull up our itinerary so again I can walk through it just a little bit easier, because I feel like when I'm trying to recap it, one, I don't know the name of half these places because they're very confusing. Today was a little bit of a bus heavy day because we had to see so much, but I still wanted to be able to actually tell you guys what we did today. So here's our itinerary. Once again, I'll have it all in the description box down below just in case you want to follow it. But for the first thing that we did was we went to Shell de Javos waterfall. Beautiful, absolutely breathtaking. And then we went to the black sand beaches. However, that was where it got a little bit chaotic right away. So as we were driving to the black sand beach, and we went down the more like side road that you have to go down to get to the black sand beach, it started a massive blizzard out of nowhere. Normally the black sand beach is like all black rocks and it's beautiful and the like escaping is tall. I'll put a picture of what it normally looks like up at the black sand beach in the winter, but we saw it in a quite literal blizzard. It was actually very scary and very terrifying, and here's what it looks like when we went to see it, and it was still beautiful and really cool, but we ended up trying to get the group out a little bit early because it was definitely a little bit dangerous weather conditions, because it was just out of nowhere this ridiculous atomic snow. Like, it was just wild. Kind of felt like you were living in a snow globe, but the problem is you're on this huge coach bus on these really little windy roads. So we ended up making it out safe, which was great, but the black sand beach was still beautiful. So now it's on my bucket list to come back to the black sand beach when we are not here in the winter time and to actually see it in the spring or summer. And then after that, we were supposed to take a trip over the mountain to Vik, the most southern point of Iceland. However, with the storm, we couldn't actually go over the hill and the mountain because it would have been really unsafe. So instead, we ended up turning back and went to Skargrass waterfall. That one literally took my breath away. You guys saw that in the B-roll. Oh my god, that was probably a huge highlight of the trip for me. I'm already thinking back to highlights of the trip. That's definitely gonna be one. It was massive. It was beautiful. All the ice was frozen around it and like encapsulated the entire thing. Iceland is incredible. I can't even believe that the things that I'm seeing are real. It is just a whole nother level. So we saw that, and then we actually headed back to Reykjavík, but we took a quick stop at one of the museums that's near the waterfall over there, and then we did a quick lunch at a gas station because, again, when you're traveling, the weather got in our way, so we didn't actually get to do a bigger sit-down lunch. And then we drove back to Reykjavík, came back to the room, laid down for a little while, and then one of the girls and I went to the spa downstairs and laid in one of their little hot tubs, got our muscles all relaxed, and then we came back upstairs, quick changed, and went to dinner at, I forget the name of it, I think it's called Skull, and it is actually a Michelin star restaurant. It was given a Michelin star in 2019. It was absolutely fabulous. We actually ended up splitting 3 things. So we got the cod, the steak, and these really long zucchini, like fritter, like long zucchini things.
10 out of 10. Probably one of the best, like the best meal that we've had while we've been here. And I've also never eaten at a Michelin star restaurant, so I thought that that was really cool as well. And then we just recently now at 8:30 went to go and see if we could find the northern lights, and we could not. It's very cloudy and you just really can't see. There's like a 2.5 out of 10% chance that you're gonna see them by the water, so I think 2 of the girls were thinking about going, but I'm just a little tired. I'd rather chill out and relax. I just don't feel like going back out again and walking into the center of town and seeing it. So we're not gonna go out tonight to see the northern lights. Well, I'm not, but they are, or they're gonna try to find them. But I am ready to hit the hay and lay down. I'm probably honestly gonna start editing a little bit of this vlog tonight. It's 11:22. We don't have to start our day tomorrow until 9:50 on the bus, so I will definitely be sleeping in and having a slow morning, which my body definitely needs. But I just wanna get in bed, relax, chill out. But with that, it's been a wonderful day. It's been so fun. I wish that I could vlog a lot more, but the other thing about it, Iceland in the winter, it gets really dark really fast. And because we're not doing a ton of sit downs and I'm not, you know, travel vlogging myself, I feel like I don't have the opportunity to do as much, but it's still really fun to take you guys along. And you said you wanted the vlog, so it's gonna be a lot of chatty recaps and B-roll and some beauty, so enjoy the vlog as it is. But tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and that's gonna be the last day of the vlog, which I'm excited for because we are going down to the church in the center of town where they light off a ton of fireworks, and it's gonna be a really fun day. We're doing Flyover Iceland and a lava show, so tomorrow is gonna be a fun day as well, and then we are headed back to the States. So with that, I love you guys. Good night, and I will see you in the morning.
Good morning, everyone. Last full day in Iceland. Also, this little, I think this little puff in the puff braid needs to chill out, so let's pull these down a little bit. But I am excited for today. We're doing some really cool stuff. We are actually going to a lava show and flying over Iceland today. And flying over Iceland, I'm positive, based on the descriptor, is very much like Soarin' at Walt Disney World. And if you know me, you know I love going to Disney World, and that's one of Corey and I, my fiance's, like all-time favorite rides. And so I'm excited to see that today. We're also doing a lava show, and then we have loads and loads of free time this afternoon from I think 1 to 6. So we're gonna get a nice lunch all together, me and the girls, and we'll do some shopping. There's 3 or 4 things on my bucket list today that I want to buy. One is an Icelandic sweater, my magnet, my postcard, and my Christmas ornament. I've seen all of those things around. I just need to pick the ones that I really like, and I kind of wanted to save it for today so that I could actually 100% pick the ones that I really love. But nice little OOTD. I tried this new hairstyle. Comment down below if we like the little bubble braids. I feel like they're kind of fun and different, and my hair was just getting a little bit, oh, that one's like splitting weird. But I feel like I wanted to just keep my hair out of my face, and after the ridiculous heat yesterday, I feel like it just was a need of a, let's get this a little bit out of my face. So we did some bubble braids today. It was really easy. I just took the clear brown little elastics, popped them in, pushed it up, and it created a bubble braid. I've got on a white Heat Tech turtleneck from Uniqlo. This turtleneck is from H&M. I have it in 2 colors. I love it. I will say, it definitely pills and like gets a little bit lifted, but I mean for 30 bucks it's so warm and it's so comfortable. And then I've got on 2 pairs of leggings. I've got my Uniqlo Heat Tech ones underneath and then Amazon ones on top. Again, I'm gonna have as much as I can linked down below. LL Bean wool socks, and then my Doc Martens hat is from Madewell. So we're gonna start out the day. I'm excited for flying over Iceland. That's the one I'm most excited for. I guess in the lava show too sounds exciting. And then today is New Year's Eve. We are ringing in the new year at the church, and we have a nice fun dinner at our hotel. If I didn't mention, we are staying at Center Hotel's Midgårdir. I'll have that link down below as well. But let's start the day and let's finish out our final day. I'm kind of sad in Iceland.
For 11 day tour. Yeah. All right, we have just made it to an indoor market. Also, I probably could take my hat off at the table. Bubble braids, they're lasting, and I actually kind of like them, but we made it to like an indoor food hall that has a ton of different really delicious restaurants in it, and I'm excited to eat. I ended up getting fish and chips. All 4 of us girls got fish and chips. They just went to get them, and I'm watching the table. And then after, we're gonna get some sushi, so I'll show you our fish and chips, but they look divine. I'm so excited. Also, let me show you where we're sitting in the food hall. So this is one of the rooms. I can have this food hall as well linked down below so that you guys can see it, but there's a beautiful tree cute little bar. And then through this door right here is where, oh sorry, blurry, is where all the other foods are. There's a sushi, fish and chips. They had a reindeer open face sandwich. I did not get that. I'm not as adventurous to get that. And there was so many good food stalls, so I'm definitely gonna get some sushi afterwards. They had a seafood soup as well. It's a chilly day and I'm kind of mad because I forgot my scarf, but like it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. I have a Pepsi Max, not my favorite, but they don't do Coca-Cola Light, which is their like version of Diet Coke. And even Coke Zero is not my favorite, so we're settling for a Pepsi Max. But I'm so oh, fish and chips, here they are. Look at that. Delish. Okay, back in the Iceland travel vlog filming spot because I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my day, and we have a little Iceland haul of some stuff that I got when we went out shopping today. So we had a really fun day. We did fly over Iceland. That was incredible. It was just like Soarin' at Disney World, but honestly, so much better. Disney, if you're watching, you need to upgrade your technology to whatever they have because their screen is better. You can't see anyone's feet dangling. You can look like to your left and right, of course, but it's just totally different. It is just like so much better. So we loved that. And then we also did the lava show. That was actually really cool. I never thought I was gonna see real lava in my life, so I thought that that was super fun. And then from there, went into the city, had a nice little afternoon. Me and the girls chatted at lunch for probably like 2 hours, had fish and chips, and then we did a little bit of shopping in the main city of Reykjavík. And now we are back. We just had our dinner with our group, which was really good. We had a buffet here at the hotel. It's about 8:30, 8:45. We don't actually have to meet downstairs for another 2 hours, so I'm probably gonna use this time to pack up a little bit, get myself rested a little bit because we are walking to the center of town to the church where they do like big fireworks and everything for New Year's. But I wanted to do a little bit of an Iceland haul because I got some really cute stuff today. So first, I actually bought these for Corey, and I got him these Icelandic salts. So they're these little salt grinders here. Let's see if you can see them. There we go. So this one is Arctic herb and this one is red lava salt. And I feel like he's into cooking right now, and he kind of always has been. And so I feel like this was a really thoughtful gift that would be nice to just have around the house that isn't like a t-shirt, a hat, something silly. So I got these and I felt like that was a really good and thoughtful gift. And then 3 things I travel, or 3 things I collect when I travel. The 3 things are ornament for the travel tree, a magnet, and a postcard. So we'll start off with the magnet. I loved this one because, can you guys see it? There we go. It looks like a postage stamp with Iceland on it, which I thought was so cute. And I like a little bit more of the chachier magnets, which is why I get those, because I think that they're really fun. And we have them when we actually have a house, and when we had our apartment, we line the side of the fridge with all of our magnets from when we travel, which I think is really cute. And then I got this absolutely gorgeous hand-painted glass ornament from an Icelandic artist. Very expensive. I didn't really realize that it was as expensive as it was, but I do think it is so beautiful. So it's got these cute little houses on one side, the Northern Lights, and then it says Iceland down here. So I am really happy with this purchase. Part of me wishes that not that I wish I got a different ornament because I love it and it's not that, but I will say sometimes when like it was 40 bucks, which is really expensive, but I am happy that I supported a local artist. I kind of wish I didn't get one that had the Northern Lights on it because we didn't see the Northern Lights, but they didn't have any other ones, so that was just what I got. And then the last 2 things I got were actually a little bit on the splurge side for me, which I'm actually really glad that I decided to do. So the first was I got these black, they're the brand Majuk Iceland, and it's like it says design, limited edition designer fashion. I don't actually know if that's true, but I got these beautiful Icelandic gloves, and they also have the Smart Touch in the finger, which I love because I actually don't have gloves that have the Smart Touch, so very happy about these. And I know that they'll stretch over time too, so they'll fit me really nice. I got black because they match my coat, and then if they get like dirty or yucky, you won't actually see it. And then this, literally, I checked out, bought the gloves, was ready to leave, was ready to go, and right as I was walking out of the store, I had turned and all the girls were still trying on some hats. I was like, oh, I don't need another hat. I have 100 hats and beanies at home, but I saw this one. It caught my eye for some reason. I was so bloody drawn to it that I had to have it, and I am so glad that I bought it. She was a pretty penny, but I love her. I never go for blue like this. I think the puff really sold me because it's got a little bit of like the brown tips on the puff, which I think is so cute. And I love the blue. I think it's really pretty, and I think it looks nice with like my olive skin and my darker hair. So I went for something a little bit more fun, and I feel like it will look really nice with my winter jacket as well. So very happy with that. Just for like price references, these were, I think it was $109 for both of these. They were pretty expensive, but all my souvenirs, I like to spend a little bit more money on my souvenirs. I'm just gonna relax now, another little chatty segment, but we are headed out to the church in about 2 hours to go see the fireworks and ring in the new year. So I'll bring you guys along as well. I'm very excited for that. And yeah, I'm just hanging out. I'm probably gonna pack a little bit because we don't leave tomorrow until about 1:30 is our transfer back to the airport, but I really don't want to spend all morning packing. I'll just leave out the clothes that I need and kind of figure out what to get organized, but it won't take me long because everything is just kind of folded. I'm probably gonna end up wearing my yoga pants, my sweater, a shirt underneath it, my jacket. Like, I'm just gonna keep it kind of super simple and plain Jane. But with that, I will see you guys in a little bit before we head out to go see and bring in the new year at the church in Reykjavík in Iceland.